Howdy, howdy, friends, and welcome to the ranch. It is Thursday, February 25th. Beautiful day. Expecting a wonderful sunrise this morning. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Little coffee, wonderful conversation. We're going to check in on our CoyoteCams, and we're going to check in on our big mamas. See if we got any babies over the night. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you all. Crows are flying in already. Take a look at the sunrise this morning. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Tim. There's my wifey. Good morning to you. Torchy is being temperamental again. We're in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Glad you're here. Carmen. Someday, baby. Howdy, howdy. Oh my goodness. Torchy just doesn't want to work this. Easy does it there, buddy. Looks like a beautiful sunrise. It's 32 degrees this morning, so Skeeter, you've got it all right today. Satan's Rider, good to see you. Hey, Deborah, howdy, howdy. Karen Swinney. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, OG. Grandma Donna, howdy, howdy. Good to see you. Good morning. Sue Hawkins, you're watching the YouTube. Nice. Howdy, Grammy Joy. Yes, if just so you all remember that I am posting the lives on YouTube. Yeah, I'm at Cowboy Max on YouTube, so if you miss a live or just want to go back and see it again, go for it. It's over there. Kim D, I did see that. My brother did call me out on a chuck roast cook-off. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. We'll see. Well, before Torchy goes out completely, I still have hot coffee. We're going all the way up to Oregon with Tina Blondin. Beautiful mug from Oregon. Tina sent out on one of our mail call Mondays. Tell you what, that's a good looking mug right there. Good morning, Taylor Ritz. Hey, let's just get into some coffee here. Let's just do it. Folks, the wifey is still out there in California, leaving us here to fend all by ourselves. Seafoth, good morning. Good to see you. Regia Yaddis. Howdy, howdy. And there he went. He's out. That guy. We're going to do this again. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the sunrise while I try to get Torchy to behave. Oh, there he is. He's kind of there. Well, Torchy's gonna do what Torchy's gonna do. Howdy y'all this morning. Good to see you. I hope you're doing great on this Thursday morning. Feeling better this morning. I know a lot of you might have seen it already, whether you're on the Facebook group or you saw one of my posts. Yesterday didn't turn out to be a fantastic day. As you saw in the live yesterday at 11, Roxy, we felt was in labor, and she was. I didn't say it on the live, but something wasn't right. And Roxy wasn't, I didn't feel like she was far enough along to be having a baby anyway. I thought she still had some time before should deliver. And sure enough, that was the case. She had struggled for a while afterwards, thinking maybe she was going to deliver the baby at the time. I didn't think she had twins, but so I consulted the vet just to make sure. I try to do that as often as I can if it's available to me. She was out of town, but as we normally do with Vet Alex, she'll kind of coach us through whatever needs to be done, and so the only thing at that point what to do was in Alex's words were, Claire has the smallest hands, so she needs to go in and figure out what's going on. So that's what we did. Claire was a super trooper. She did amazing. This was her first time to do that before. This is the first time to do it, but Claire went right on in there, and it was a struggle because Roxy was trying to deliver. Her babies were premature. She had twins. They were premature and they were dead. And but they were also it was a tough situation. They were very tangled up in there, and she couldn't deliver them on her own. And so Claire had to go in and basically rearrange babies, grab what she could, and try to pull them out. So it was a tough deal mainly for Roxy, but major kudos to Claire for sticking it out, and we were able to pull both of the babies out, and immediately Roxy was back up on her feet and eating and feeling really well. I've checked on her this morning. She's doing great. So we pretty well, Alex and I both surmised pretty much that the babies were most likely dead. This is before we ever even examined. And with the way that Roxy was acting and the belief that she was probably premature, the babies had died in utero. We don't really know why. Alex doesn't know exactly why. There's a lot of different possibilities of why that could have happened. And so what we're hoping is to cross our fingers that we don't have to do this again. But if we do have another mama that has any struggles or any issues, and we happen to have a baby that is either deformed or dead, then we'll send that off to the lab to get tested to make sure that we don't have something more sinister than just it happens, So that's the update. The good news, the very good news, is Roxy is doing very well. She is, like I said, checked on her this morning. She's eating, she's drinking, she's alert, she's good. So there we go. There's your update on Roxy. And but major props to Claire. As I told Claire and Nick, it was both a good and bad outcome, but the really good thing, it was a great learning experience for all of us involved, especially for Claire and Nick. They do feel they are getting into the whole goat business and goat world, and they might want to be goat ranchers one day, and that's a good thing to to have those experiences. So it will serve us all better in the future. Good morning, sir. How are you? Should we get you started off with a treat right away? That's right, Tim. We'll focus on the positive. How are you today, sir? Wait. Wait. All right, go ahead. Okay. Get it? Good boy. Leaping leopard lizard lover, I saw you. Lillahoof, I saw you. I'm glad you're making some coffee this morning. Stacy, I see you. Little Skis Dairy, I see you. Inzaburn. Howdy. Yeah, Skeeter, thanks for updating Zara on that. Yep, even Dr. Alex inquired about Hank as well. Licorn Sebastian, howdy. Sue Hawkins. So Alex would have done the surgery on Hank, but she was out of town. And we have another great vet that we've worked with for a long time. And he's primarily he's our dog vet, but he's been out to our cattle when we used to have the family cattle ranch and that, and so so he did a great job. Dr. Mike is great, but Dr. Alex inquired about old Hank and was sad to hear that his test did come back positive for cancer in the tumor that they took off his leg. But she did say, she said with in dogs, she says golden retrievers, there's only one more likely candidate to get cancer in the dog world, and that would be with boxers. And it's something I didn't know. Very true, Deborah. Very true. It's good to have vets. And the good thing about both of our vets, Dr. Alex's primary focus is on livestock, large and small. And then Dr. Mike has a pet practice, so dogs and cats and everything in between, and but did a lot of does a lot of livestock. Also does wildlife. So Dr. Mike travels once a year. Well, the New Mexico Wildlife, New Mexico Game and Fish, I believe, they hire him to do studies and check bighorn sheep up in the Jemez Mountains, or the Pecos, in the Pecos wilderness. So he does a couple trips every year up into the mountaintops in the Pecos wilderness. They will dart and sedate bighorn sheep and run tests to check the health and viability of the herd. Really cool stuff. On the agenda this morning, we'll watch the sunrise and then we'll head out. Why don't we go ahead and check our coyote cams? A little CoyoteCam check-in and some mama goat check-in. I've already been out to see the mama goats, so I can't give away any surprises there. Whoa, Torchy decided to wake up, did he? Well, that's good. I need to get some hot coffee anyhow. Again, up in Oregon here with the Tina Blondin mug. Thank you, Tina, for sending that to us many mail call Mondays ago. Skeeter, I hope I figured out the the video. We'll find out this morning. Because I actually, the first night I had it set to both, where it would take some intermittent pictures and do video. And for last night, I went ahead and we'll try it out, and I set it to straight video. Ice Bad from Georgia. Howdy, howdy. Bless this mess. I'm glad it does. I'm glad it calms the anxiety. Same here. Gets the day started off. Kind of recharge, reset, and fuel up for the day. There's actually a flame in there. Torchy is actually working. Mississippi, howdy, howdy. Alva Mayu. I think that's how you say it. No, not in Oregon. Just have the Oregon mug, Jamie. Tina Blondin sent us this mug to the P.O. box for one of our mail call Mondays. It's pretty slick. It's a nice mug. Jolene is on? What? Well, we might as well sing real quick and then I'll answer that question. On three, Jolene, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Well, that wasn't bad today. Wasn't bad. In the realm of really terrible, that wasn't too bad. One of these days, Michelle and I will probably do the podcast episode on when we met and how she could undeniably, well, how would I phrase this the right way? Just, she was head over heels, undeniably in love with me from the very first time she saw me. I mean, come on, y'all. Tell you what. I'd love a Mississippi mug. That'd be awesome. Hey, go Torch. Go Torchy. Yes, Jolene, it's true. Our eyes locked and I knew at that moment. Oh, man, I tell you. Good times. Well, I don't know that I stole her from my brother. He was never he was already dating his future wife. I don't even think he knew that there's a whole nother story behind all that. Anyway, yeah, he was already very happily dating his current wife, and I think there was some behind the scenes actions by one or both of the mothers. I don't know. We don't know for sure, that maybe that they could introduce Michelle to Tom. Tom didn't even know her. But Michelle is more my brother's age, and that might have been the thing. But anyway, I tell you what, Jolene, we're just going to save secrets on this for a podcast episode one day. I mean, that's just good, riveting conversation. That the greatest podcast in the history of the universe, it would be unfortunate if that wasn't on there. Michelle is my cougar. Wow. Oh, You feel like it's time again already? Well, I only have 2 for you today. I mean, if you want to take them both already, that's your prerogative. You're a big boy. Oh, Hank. Hank is such a sweet dog. We have the ranch kitty. And ranch kitty shows up every night, every evening when she pretty well knows when Hank is getting fed at night. She knows his schedule. Now, wait. And Hank's so good just to let her share. She'll come, and not at the same time, but she'll eat out of his dog bowl. We put food out for the ranch kitty. And but Hank is so good. He doesn't bother her, just looks at her and hello. Fun little relationship they have. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Good boy. Off he goes. Howdy, howdy, folks. If you're new, welcome to Rio Rancho, New Mexico. I'm Cowboy Max. And you are amongst the greatest folks in the history of the universe. Right here, those folks right there in the chat. Greatest bunch of people. If you want to spend some more time with them, get on our Facebook page, which is We Are the Crazy Crew. So you can search that on Facebook. We Are the Crazy Crew. Be nice if you go on there. The gatekeeper, my wifey, will let you in if you're nice. There's some questions to answer. And even if you don't answer them correctly, as long as you take a try and you're nice about it, there has been 1 or 2 people that have been a little bit rough. It's like, well, nah, we don't need you on our page. No meanness coming here. But anyway, so there's the deal. And then what other things? I'm posting all of the lives on YouTube. So at Cowboy Max on YouTube, and you can watch the lives. You can replay hours and hours of amazing community bonding friendship that we have going on here. Watch more sunrises. All these great, watch amazing cooking from the greatest Dutch oven baker in the history of the universe. Over and over and over. You could just, all the time, you just have it on autoplay all the time. And then if you want to hear some riveting conversation with Michelle and me, you can search on Spotify, Living the Goat Life. What a podcast that is. It is good stuff, folks. It is good stuff. Good to see everybody this morning. I hope you're well. About to get a sunrise, I think. Whoops. Dumped out some cold coffee there. Thank you all for all the screenshots that you send on the Facebook page. That is awesome. It's fun to see the different things that we experience every day. Chicapaz, we're in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Ojitos, yes, Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Look at there, folks. This is going to be a nice one. I'm sorry for the wind. When I started this morning, it wasn't windy. And so I didn't bring out my little dead cat wind muffler that Paula got for us. Okay, Torchy. Temperamental he is this morning. So we'll watch this beautiful sunrise and we'll head out, check in on our coyote cams, and then check in on the mama goats real quick. I have been slacking, guys. I apologize. The Carmen G board, just haven't been doing my thing. There we go. A little sunrise. We've been busy. Little hoof cleaning Bob White's pen. Cool. So tomorrow, Claire and Nick and I are still undecided about Campfire Friday. It might be an all dessert day. I think the way the conversations have gone is that Claire has been asking for a while for me to do the pineapple upside down cake again. And Nick has been asking about the chocolate cake. Those are their two favorite desserts that we've made in the Dutch oven. So it might be that we just do that. I might have Nick try his hand at the cake and Claire try her hand at the pineapple upside down cake. And maybe I'll do a little dessert in the or something in the little Dutch oven. A little breakfast in the skillets. Thanks, Jolene. I'm glad. Maybe it is a good one. Yeah. Well, Claire and Nick and I call ourselves the Sugars. And because we do like our sugary treats for sure. So it might be fitting for a good sugar day. I think so. You know, Mom's not here, so maybe we can just indulge ourselves on sugary treats. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to shield you from the wind as much as I can. I don't know, Jolene. You'll have to ask her. She left with no scheduled return. I'm getting nervous. I don't know when my sweet wifey is going to come back to me. Don't worry, Annalise. I'm going to make up some breakfast for sure. We'll make some bacon and eggs. Alex Martin, we don't know exactly why those babies died. That is a mystery, and it will only really be solved and I hope we don't solve the mystery, because if we have another goat baby that has issues, deformities, or death, then we're going to have it tested at the lab and see if we don't have something else going on. But I just personally would rather not even know if that's the case. There could be genetic issues with the buck. And the Hulk is getting a little bit older, so there could be possibilities, because we are pretty positive that was a Hulk baby. Those were Hulk babies. They still weren't completely developed, but developed enough that we could tell that they looked like they were full bore breed. Look at that sunrise. Come on, y'all. Tell you what, that is something else. Morning, my lady. A Hulk baby. we'll let Torchy chill out for a minute here. Hulk baby, Hulk is the buck, so he would have been the father. And Hulk is probably, I think, around 7 years old, pretty kind of old in the world of goats. And when they get older, there could be issues. He might have some genetic issues. So there's just a number of different things that it could be. Let's get a couple more sips of coffee, and then we'll head out, check the coyote cams, say hi to the mama goats, and That'll be a good morning. He is getting long in the tooth. David K, I'm glad. I hope you enjoy this. I'm enjoying my coffee. Marilyn Gonzalez, you are so welcome. Join us every weekday we do this. A little sunrise to get our days started off right. Yeah, Satan's Rider. Sydney, it went great. I had two of them. A pre-kindergarten class and a kindergarten class. And it was a career day for them. So even that young, these were two classes out of San Antonio, Texas. Kimmy Carr, howdy. And so we were talking about goat ranching and being a goat rancher. And the little kids, I think, just really enjoyed, they just enjoyed seeing the animals. So, Original Greco, howdy, thank you. I appreciate that. We're in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Hamster family, I like that. Howdy. It is a good sunrise this morning. Those are some neat clouds. There's Paula. How are you, Paula? No, Kimmy Carr, Michelle is still out in California. She hasn't told me when she's coming home. So I don't know when my wifey's going to come back to me. I don't hear from her. I don't get to see her. She hardly talks to me. Oh. I understand it, though. She's busy out there. She's being a great sister-in-law, and aunt, and she's busy with the babies. Skeeter does have us a nice day today. The last few days have been really nice. We hope the hamster family, we're in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Annalise, will I castrate Hulk? Well, no, we won't castrate him. He's I think too old for that. I mean, it can be done, but it's unnecessary. He would just not be a breeding bug for us anymore. So well, we're going to turn him off anyway. He's done an all right job keeping things warm today. The brand new nephew is doing well. Michelle says he's cute. He's doing great. Ojitos drove by Rio Rancho on the way to California. Fantastic. Yeah, so the Hulk will go into retirement. Sure will. I think we had planned that anyway, regardless of whether he was the cause or not. We felt like his production has dropped off. So he's been one of our only big breed bucks for a little while. And his last breeding time, he didn't. There wasn't a whole lot of conception rate. Not a lot of the mamas were pregnant, and he was the only one with them. So partly why we brought in Baxter and Fernando. That's sort of part of the reason. By the way, Fernando will be coming back in a couple weeks. My brother's coming back into town, and he's going to bring him back to us. He's been on loan to my niece to service her herd, so he'll be coming back. Have a goat day, Jolene. Well, guys, let's why don't we pack it up and head out to check some coyote cams and see the mama goats. What a deal. What a deal. Hank, we're going to leave you, buddy. He doesn't hardly ever come out on the ranch. He'd rather just hang out here. He'll be on the porch while we go out there and check on everything. You know, we're getting to a point where Lester might even not be that big of a help in the mornings, because it's pretty light out here when we come out now. It changes. The sun comes up a little earlier now. Okay, we'll walk and talk again. I apologize. It wasn't windy when I started the day out, and so I don't have Paula's wind muff and that she sent us on one of our mail call Mondays. But hey, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. I'm excited about the weather potential going forward. We have a couple in the 10-day forecast. We have a few days that they say will be below freezing, but only for a little bit, maybe a couple hours during the night. And then that should be it for us. Generally, once we hit March, we don't have hard freezes or snow, that kind of thing. I'm not going to say it couldn't happen. There's no telling what could happen these days. But that means warmer weather. Going into next week, it's supposed to start getting consistently up into the 60s, and that's really nice. Now, the thing that we will get probably is a lot of wind. Spring in New Mexico means wind, lots of wind. But I guess if it's warm wind or warmer wind, that's okay, as long as it's not freezing wind. So this is one of the reasons we moved our kidding dates to now. Like I said, generally February, when we hit March 1st, usually the bad weather is over from a real cold perspective for having babies. So we changed our breeding dates so that babies would start coming now. So I think that's going to work out from a weather perspective. We've already had one bad setup, which is our bad deal with Roxy, but that doesn't have anything to do with doesn't have anything to do with weather. Okay, so here's this cam. I set it up in a new place right here, and this was to, I'll show you kind of what we're looking at here, was this view, because the coyotes will come running down the road quite often. And so maybe if we're on video, we get a little bit more than them just crossing by. So let me take this one down. These straps are made for trees. And so I have about 4 foot of strap here to go around a 2.5 inch pipe. But that's all right. It works. Whee! There we go. Got one. All right. So one cam down. And as we go, I'm going to look for see if we see any tracks in the dirt. The wind did blow a little bit last night, so we might not have any good tracks. I don't know. I don't see any right offhand, but doesn't mean they didn't come through. I'm not a world-class tracker. Maybe not the universe's greatest coyote tracker, but that's okay. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, my little friends. Hello, all you youngins. Sawyer over there getting a little breakfast from Sally. Been really happy with this pen now. It's very usable. The little ones like it. I love the color. I want to add more color. These guys are about to not be the babies anymore. We're about to have a whole new batch of babies. It is like a little daycare, a little playground for them. It's on my project list. I'm going to make it even a more extravagant playground one of these days. Once we can get our fencing and such done in a way that we're good to go. What's up, Curly, leading the pack over here? Oh, Stacy, you have about 8 inches of snow. Yeah, I was talking to Brooke last night, and she said it was snowing there, and it was about, I want to say it was about 10:30 when I was talking with Brooke. Nick and Claire and I were FaceTiming Brooke and Josh. And Josh is in calving season, so they're having calves. And it was snowing and cold, and he was gearing up to head back out and check on calves. And so I felt bad for him. But I'm passing by the Momma pen, but we're not going in there just yet. We have to go get this other the other CoyoteCam. So this one is set up similar where we saw the coyote the other night, but from a different angle. Because I think one of the things, it may not have clicked on the video because, well, I don't even know why. But anyway, it would have been a fast crossing. So this one I did, I'll show you what we did here. So that's the angle here, because usually the coyotes come through here pretty regular. So they, you know, maybe with the video footage, we got more footage. That's the hope, right? So let me get this one done. I did stay up late, so it's a strategy now, because my going to bed early really didn't do well, because Michelle's not here, and I just don't sleep well when she's not here. And so we adjusted strategy to say stay up as late as I possibly can, and even later, to where I'm completely exhausted, to where definitely I sleep. So I think that strategy worked last night. Oh, I gotta show you guys. So we got cam number 2, but look who's buddied up in here. We got the dude. What's up, dude? How are you, buddy? How are you? And how's life with hanging out with your buddy over here? Reggie and the dude have been getting along well. So we moved the Mommas out of this pen, and we moved Reggie in. Got him out of the pig pen. Reggie, you happy about it? And these two have been getting along all right. Well, there you go. the dude fought with all the bucks, but he and Reggie are just chilling, you know? So Reggie's definitely happy to be away from the pigs. I don't think he enjoyed that. There's Big Mama. Betty and Bernie's mom. Okay. Let's go check in. We'll say hi to the mamas and then we'll check our coyote cams. How about that? I think go in so we're out of the wind. I think that would work out well. Okay, we'll put that there. And then let's take a walk through with the mamas real quick. See how everybody's doing. Hello, mamas. How are we? Hi, girls. We're on baby check. Hello, all. Hello, all my girls. Did we enjoy the new pen last night? Everybody's nice and cozy in their nice, fresh, soft straw beds. We don't see any babies on the ground. Hello, Lori. How are you this morning? Saying hello. Good morning to everybody. Sissette, I do miss Michelle a lot. She's my buddy. Grandma, you're up there on top. How are you? No new babies this morning. Oh, looky here. Hello, Sandy. Doing well. Large and in charge for sure. Grandma, you're looking majestic up there, sweetheart. You look great. Well, let's check in on Roxy. There's Roxy over here. Hello, sweetheart. How are ya? Hi, kid. What's up, young lady? Hi, kid. How are you doing? So, if you're new and hadn't seen this before or been with us, this is Roxy. She had a miscarriage yesterday. She had two babies that died in utero, and we had to deliver for her. She wasn't feeling well yesterday. And it was a little sad, guys. Well, it was a lot sad, but we did let Roxy have her moment with the babies. She did try to lick them off, and she searched for them after we took them out. But here we go. The The major good news is that we think Roxy's doing well. I know. Hey, girl. Do I think Kimmy Carr? I don't know if she would or not. Would just have to see. Her milk hadn't even come in, really. That's why, yesterday I was not... here, let's talk about this a little bit. I tried not to act concerned on the live yesterday, but when Claire and Nick brought her in, it just wasn't right. And because her milk hadn't come in, her bags hadn't dropped, and we had her in the secondary pen for a reason, because she wasn't quite far enough along like the other big ones were here. And like I said, I just didn't want to be too concerned to everybody on the live. And so I don't know that she could take one in right now, like I said, because her milk hadn't come in. So I'm not sure. But we're going to leave her in this pen, at least for today. I think she's doing really well. She's been eating and drinking just fine. And the vet, we're just kind of keeping an eye and remotely keeping Alex updated on her. But I think we'll leave her in here today and then see how she goes. And then if all is good, we'll probably just open this up for her tomorrow. And she'll just hang out in here for a while. I don't know if we won't move her out unless we need to, or we just need the space or whatever it is. But we still want to keep an eye on her. Hey, babe. Yeah, if you missed it, I saw somebody say they missed it. She had a miscarriage yesterday. She had some premature babies that had died in utero. I think she still had probably at least 2 weeks, judging by the babies, the way they looked. Yeah. So, like I said, on the bright side, she's doing well. That was our instruction. Because Claire was the first time she'd ever done that. And what I told her was, because she was worried about hurting Roxy. And I said, well, our alternative is that she, if those babies were left in there, then she would have died. So Claire saved her. It's a good deal in that respect. How many babies can a goat have? Well, I mean, some goats have as many as 5 at one time. So, it's possible that we might have a triplet or two in our midst. We'll see. We've got some girls that are just super huge. So, who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's go check our coyote cams, and then. I do have a lot of work on this pen still, because we're still in a little temporary status on part of the pen. I have a temporary fence down here. So that back fence right there is temporary for right now. And so I need to get my back gates on. And yeah. So we'll be working on that again today. It figures. I don't know if you may not even notice. This board right here bugs me. I should have taken it down and replaced it with another one, but it has a bow in it. And you can see well, I don't know. You can't see it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about my OCD on that deal. It's fine. It's fine. All right, coyote cams. Let's do this. All right, let's see. Get in here where the wind is not bad. All right. So we're gonna. I did just video. At least I think I did. I think I said it that way, and I think my timing is right. I don't know. We'll see. There's no telling. So let's see what we might have got on our coyote cams. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna put it on this our makeshift table here. Sometimes I'm not very coordinated with the one hand. There we go. Okay, are we ready? All right, we're gonna hit our replay. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Okay, try to get where there's not a reflection here. Sorry guys. There, maybe that's a little better. Get out of the light. All right, let's see what we might have got. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, that's me. That's me this morning coming back from checking the... I still don't know how to do video, but... Huh. I thought it would have videoed me. That's me going to check them this morning. It was a windy night, so it looks like it might have been catching some movement. Not seeing anything, not seeing anything. I promise I read the manual on the video side of things. Well, look at this. Hey, there I am. Last night after checking goats. And that was from the last time. The ranch kitty. Okay, well, not hugely successful on that one. Man, I'm going to watch some more videos or something. Because I had set it to nothing but video mode. Maybe my durations weren't right. I don't know. What can I say? Need to get more technically educated. Okay. This cam was set up in the area where we saw the coyote the other night. And let's see what maybe we have run across here. Hello, Reflection Max. Okay, here we go. We hit our replay. And there's a truck, it looks like. That must be Nick when he left. Oh, wait. Oh, we're going back. This was this is from the other night. I thought I cleared those off too. I don't know. Come on. That was the other night. That was the other night. Oh, so we didn't get anything on this one. Oh, my goodness. All we got was Nick driving off last night. Well, uneventful on the coyote cams. I'm going to keep trying, everybody. I'll get better. I promise. I'll just keep... My mind has been preoccupied. My wife is gone. Give me a break. So sorry. Okay, well, there's the deal. Thank you all. It's been a good morning. We'll be live again at 11. We'll be checking in on the mamas. We've got more work to do on the pens. We still have to go to feed store, so maybe... I'm not sure. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Friday is our feed store day. I don't know. They haven't called me to say if there's anything down there or not. But Whoa. I just broke a pallet. So I really still got, I just have to finish my projects. And this pen is not complete yet. I want to get it opened up because I want them to have more room over here. And that means I've got to put gates on, or at least temporarily enclose those. We need to coyote proof it, raise these fences. So I'm not going to the feed store again today, and I need to check down there and see. But like I said, they hadn't called to say if there's anything down there yet or not. But anyway, maybe it'll be Feed Store Friday. It'll be Campfire Friday and Feed Store Friday. The whole deal. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see. But anyway, folks, I'm glad you were here. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, I'll post all these videos on YouTube so you can watch the replay or if you missed something. So in the meantime, y'all stay safe out there and have a goat day. Go live your goat life. Bye, everybody.